Asa, dudes. What's the haps? I'll tell you what's the haps. Mercury is going retrograde. And the shadow period has already been whack. So I wanted to get some messages to see how the actual retrograde was gonna go. So let us see. Tell me about Mercury retrograde. Feeling safe. Divine lineage. Miracles. And grief. That's kind of the energy that I was getting. We have grounding underneath the deck. I was kind of already getting this energy of grief, strife, straight up not having a good time. But I also feel like being able to, one, feel safe enough to conquer that grief. With this divine lineage here, I feel like your ancestors, spirit guides, whoever you believe in, is asking you to give that grief to them. You know, like people say, give your grief to God or whatever. Not necessarily in that sense, but I feel like asking them for help and protection at this time will be very beneficial. Sorry about that. I also feel like you need to request and expect your miracles, and I feel like something that someone's been waiting for a long time is going to come through towards the end of this retrograde. Let's get some more. Yeah, we have temperance coming through, and I do feel like now it's safe to heal. Finding that balance, that doing words. Alchemy is what I'm trying to say. Turning a good situation to the bad. We have the Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands with the Moon underneath the deck. I feel like something that's been being hidden from you is going to be brought to light. What's been hidden from you could be the cause of this grief, and bringing it to light could be what brings in these miracles. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles showing up. I definitely feel like there's going to be victory after a long battle. And maybe not even a long battle, but I do feel like it's been a rough battle is what I meant to say. And there's going to be victory, clarity, all that jazz coming in for you. We have the Eight of Cups coming out, and I feel like you've had, with the Ace of Cups underneath the deck, I feel like you had to walk away from something in order to, okay, so have you ever felt like you're always being punished for doing the right thing? Like if you set your boundaries, you lose people. If you essentially feel like you're being punished for sticking up for yourself. And I kind of feel like that's the kind of energy that you're in right now. And you had to walk away from some things in order to be able to welcome in some new things, but there's been a delay between the things you've walked away from and the new things that are coming in. Yeah, you're walking away from that Eight of Cups to this Nine of Cups. Judgment card coming out. I feel like something could be revamped, but I'm also kind of feeling like with Mercury retrograde, something could be like showing up again. And I feel like for some, with this Five of Pentacles, for some it's going to be kind of to test. We have the Eight of Swords coming out. We've seen 888. So if you've been seeing eights, that could be a sign for you. But I do strongly feel like something is going to be coming back around, and it's going to be a challenge for you to say no to it. But if you don't say no to it, you're going to end up in this Five of Pentacles energy. We have the Death card coming out. I feel like it's time to transform this grief, especially with that Temperance card that showed up. It's time to transform your grief. We have the Emperor, the Fool, Page of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. With the Star underneath the deck. It's time to heal. It is definitely time to heal. End any cycles. I feel like anything that is coming back around is going to be coming back around for the final time if you choose to. I'm hearing Stop This Train by John Mayer. But I feel like it's time for you to stop this train. It's time for you to get off. It's time for you to, like, with the Star showing up, I feel like skip that Tower moment and go straight to the healing. Skip that Tower moment. You don't have to have it all over again. Yeah, we have change and courage coming out. I do strongly feel like someone has changed, or times are changing, or something like that, and when you're presented with this old situation that you may have always like succumbed to or whatever, you're going to be changed. It's going to be different. You're not going to fall for it again. Yeah, we have Justice coming out, karma, balance. I do feel like there was a karmic cycle. Inner child showing up underneath the deck. Inner child healing, and I feel like there was a karmic cycle that did have to stem from some inner child wounds that is being healed, that has been healed, and this is the final like test, I feel like. Oh my god, I tried to stop it, but it didn't work. What was I saying? Some karmic cycle, some inner child healing. I feel like this is the last. I'm getting test your might is what I keep hearing. Have you learned the lesson? Are you strong enough to say no? Is kind of where I'm going with that. Yeah, we have comfort zone, south node, clinging. I feel like it's time for you to get out of your comfort zone. And I feel like what you're gonna realize is that your comfort zone is no longer where it was. You're going to, even if you want to go back to this old cycle or whatever it is, your comfort zone is, you're not comfortable there anymore. Your comfort zone is not there. You've healed beyond the need for whatever repeating cycle you've been subject to. We have thoughts, isolating thoughts, and deception, temptation coming out. And I do feel like this could be some kind of deception, temptation coming from someone else or a different situation. And it doesn't even have to be like the same exact person. It could just be an energy that reminds you of that person. But we do have epiphany and breakthrough underneath the deck. And I feel like you've already had that breakthrough. You've already had that epiphany, and it's going to help you make a better choice when this situation comes back around. Mercury retrograde is all about resurrecting things from the dead. So don't be surprised if people show up from the past, if situations show up from the past, if energies show up from the past. That's what retrograde is all about. Mercury retrograde. I also strongly feel like if communication does come in, there's going to be a need to choose your words wisely. Make sure that you are listening to understand and to hear the person and not just listening to respond. Definitely make sure you're saying what you mean and meaning what you say. get a secret message from your soul. Release what isn't working. Let go and live beyond. And I feel like you're going to realize that that's a lot more easier than what you might think when you're faced with this energy again. Because I strongly feel like for some of you, you have healed past this already. That's, like I said before, that your comfort zone no longer exists there. It's not comfortable for you to be there because you've grown past it. We have express yourself, cultivate your passion. Yeah, I feel like there may be a need for you to express yourself. There may be a need for you to speak your truth on a situation. But again, I caution you to do it out of love and not out of spite. And it doesn't have to be out of love for the other person, but love for yourself, for love for the greater good. There's no reason, like, you can get your point across without hurting someone's feelings. And I understand that sometimes some people need their feelings hurt, but you can do that without being malicious. It says, uncover the hidden treasures, the treasures of your hidden heart. A rich bounty awaits. And I do kind of feel that. I do feel this energy that towards the end of this retrograde, there's going to be some kind of gift, some kind of, I don't know, some kind of Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups energy that's going to be new and fruitful and abundant. These romance angel cards are calling my name, so I'm going to pick one. Just one. If I can get them out of the box. Hello? Okay. Let's see. Romance with Mercury Retrograde. What's gonna happen? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I feel like if you do meet someone new, or if you're already in a relationship during this retrograde, I would take it slow. Things might slow down for a little bit, and that's okay. Things don't always have to be lively and exciting and intense in your relationships and your connections. It's okay to, one, work on your partnership, but also work on yourself within that partnership. I'll get a money and career message also. So for money and career, we have the Six of Cups coming out. I feel like there could be something from childhood, like a childhood dream that is being realized. We have the High Priestess and Death coming out also, with the Knight of Pentacles underneath the deck. I feel like you're going to be getting some, and Judgment showing up again. So I definitely feel like there's going to be something, some kind of childhood dream, or maybe even a project or something that you started before that's going to like come back around. But now I feel like you're ready for it, or it even can just be adjacent to that, where you may just randomly get an idea of, oh, I did this before, I could add this to what I want to do now, or like I can revamp it in a way that sorry if you guys could hear the airplane, but like revamp it in a way that doesn't even seem like the original plan, but it still works in my favor, or something like that. But yeah, I think that's it. Happy retrograde, everybody.